Hello and welcome to Jotunnslayer. Gonna be doing another endless run. Kinda just gonna plan it back. So we did Archmage already. We did the Kinslayer, and now we're gonna be doing the Warden, which I really like the look of. Like, I feel like the whole reason I bought this DLC skin is because of the shield. My previous favorite skin was this one, so it kind of makes sense that, you know, that looks pretty badass. Let's go look at my thought process of what kind of build I want to do quick here. Also, I don't know if I made it clear, I do have all the meta. So when I'm doing these endless runs, I have everything. Like, we're at maximum power, basically. So if you're first starting the game, you're not going to be nearly this strong because a lot of the god meta is for everyone, or all of it is for everyone, I should say. And it makes you quite strong in addition to whatever class is your preferred class. You can reset for free, so it's not hard to, you know, switch classes. But until you have like every passive for the god, including their evolves that you like, you know, you're not playing at full power really. I don't know if that was clear or not. I'm pretty sure I've showed the screen where I have just unused skill points that I can't do anything with, pretty much, other than things sometimes I don't have spec is because I don't want them. Like this one, I don't care about resources anymore. I have all the things. Resources are useless. And then there's some like these ones I can just completely take out of the pool if they're really awful, which this one is. Same with these, sometimes I despec these. We saw in the Loki run I actually had this despec because in a normal run, you usually wouldn't take this. Like, it's just not worth it. But on an endless run, you're getting everything, so it's worth it. Yeah, so anyways, to what I want to do with this class, the Warden. So he's like a tanky boy. The reason I don't really like this class, even though he's a ranged character, he throws his hammer, which is sick, and it's really strong. Honestly, I find his abilities kind of be underwhelming and honestly boring. They're kind of boring abilities that are underwhelming. So it's like, kind of takes them out of my running for being my favorite. Because I usually like the classes that have kind of cool, flashy skills, like Cirrus. They have a huge impact on the game. You can literally just kill yourself just on her skills alone. You don't really need god skills. Like, they help, obviously, but like, she's got real strong skills. Same with like the Berserker. He's got cool skills. I wouldn't say they're the strongest. They're just, you know, he got Whirlwind basically, which is cutting edge. Same with like Flame Sister. She's got, I mean, Flamer is probably maybe the strongest skill in the game. I don't know. I'll have to test that when we get to her, but I mean, it's definitely her strongest skill. Like some of hers, like these, I'm pretty sure still are just awful. And then I think I remember these three to be actually good. Anyways, this is not a class breakdown. Okay, focus here. So I have no idea what abilities that he has that are actually strong. Like, I don't play him that often. I think Shield was kind of boring. Anvil, like I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm gonna go, honestly. Projectiles. Probably that's kind of hammered in. That's kind of thematic. Is it good? I don't know. I don't remember, honestly, on this character. It's probably my least played along with Revenant. I much prefer, like, all these. I've played them more. Probably next least played. Anyways, getting off topic again. Alright, let's see. Kind of looking at what... Okay, this can stun. That's kind of nice. It's kind of a close range though, and not sure I like that. I think I might go like hammertime seismic, just purely on what I'm reading. Again, who knows, maybe, you know, these skills are actually as strong as I don't know. But I think that's gonna be my plan. Maybe. Then as far as gods, I think he's gonna pair really well with Odin. Honestly, it doesn't matter what I choose for his skills because I'm just gonna go Ragnarok. And then I think I'm gonna go Freya to try to switch it up You know, I'm not trying to make the best endless build ever, you know? Like, I'm just trying to, like, make it a little thematic with the class while also trying to be, you know, strong. Because, I mean, the strongest god, like, you could just run probably ball lightning on everyone, and you'd probably be just fine on endless, because ball lightning is another really, really strong, probably the strongest god skill, maybe? Maybe it's tied with Ragnarok. Depends on your build. Like, if you can get this cooldown down, it's real strong. Like, if you pair him with, you know, Nord, kind of really, you can really just mix and match to really create some crazy builds, obviously, depending on what you're trying to make really strong. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Odin. Brock is just, again, must take, I think. Especially on this character, he really likes Brock. Obviously, he's a dwarf, and buffing attack on him is really, really strong. Which is, I think, why his skills are kind of underwhelming, is because his attack is very, very strong. Would make a little bit of sense, I guess. But I'm gonna go Freya. I think I'm gonna go like this, and I know Valkyrie's is really good. Maybe Divine. Even though we're gonna have Ragnarok, I don't know. It would be nice, like, maybe for a standstill, because this has knockback. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe. I keep changing my mind. I'm like, I really like Valkyrie's Descent. It's so good. Golden Disc is pretty good too, but... That's a tough choice, because I know this skill's not that good, but... I don't know. It's a hard choice. But yeah, Odin, Brock, Freya is, I think, my plan. Obviously Reg, and then honestly, I think most of these are kind of meh. I think I remember this one being pretty decent. Boulder, I think, is underwhelming. Yeah, it's just a random rotating boulder. It's kind of boring. And then this sounds great, but in practice, I think it doesn't do very well. And same with this one, because it's just random spears. It's just, yeah. Alright, make sure I got things that I want spec'd here. Yes, we want that. Don't want that. Yep. I think we're good. So let's head on. That's probably way too long of an intro again. Just skip it if you're not interested, I guess. So he's got block, tanky, which is another reason I want to put him with Odin, because Odin can scale damage based on health, or attack damage anyways. Not sure what subclass we'll choose, but I'll make that decision when we see it. And as far as weapons, like, I feel like his base weapon is honestly going to be really strong in Endless. I think in a normal mode, like the EXP hammer, which is his new weapon, might be really good, because leveling up faster is quite strong in the normal mode. Just getting to evolves as quickly as possible is usually a win condition. But in Endless mode, you're gonna get to evolves. It's, you know, if you're not getting to evolves, your build might be not working correctly. Or you just chose stuff in the wrong order. Order is a little bit matters in Endless. It much more matters in the normal 20-minute runs, really. But it still matters a little bit in Endless. Like, you can't just choose all passives and expect not to win, you know? You still have to get skills. So I think his base hammer might be the best. Even though I think Gear Reel's garbage. Just 8 cooldown sounds really good. Movement speed, health. I mean, health could be also good. Healing power. Yeah. I don't think yeah, this hammer in Endless mode's not gonna be that good, because we're gonna get everything anyways, most likely. So I think I'm gonna go with this, and then, yeah, skin, that one, Niffle, because we're kind of doing a little bit of comparison, even though we're not doing, you know, exactly the same build. Still, like, a little bit of a comparison. Like, I'm assuming, like, everybody's gonna be able to make it to the end. I don't see any class. Well, maybe Revenant might struggle. Maybe the squishier classes could get, you know, accidentally bopped. Oh, that's right, this guy doesn't have a dash. That's why I also don't play him too often. It's such a weird change. You just don't have a dash at all. to get a reroll already because I do want a skill immediately, and none of these are great. So yeah, we'll go, I guess, did I say seismic shock? I don't even remember anymore. I think so. Delay, pull, does some damage. The pull makes me scared. Like, is it pulling to me? Or is it pulling to the shock? Like, I don't remember how this one works. Well, this might be our first failed build actually, because I just don't know his stuff. Let's see how he does on his things. Right from level 1. I don't know if he can stand outside and, oh he can, okay, never mind, easy. Easy mode. He's like serious, he can just stand out. Deeps. I think I wanted his, and no, like, not this though. I'm pretty sure it wasn't that. Nope, not anvil. Man, are we wasting rerolls already, huh? Yeah, hammer time. That was the other one that we wanted. Ooh, I don't know. Okay, yeah, hammer time is actually not good. Maybe. Okay, we're just not getting the god choices we want either. That's pretty brutal. Stun on block, reflect. I guess. I don't want to waste any more rerolls. Oh god, that hurt. Okay, it might be the first failed run actually, gosh. Okay, I gotta roll for gods. Jeez, this is... Seriously? Come on, man. Jeez. Sometimes you just have awful luck in these runs, I swear. Like, you see the same god over and over, and it's like, I don't want that one. Yes, I can banish, but like, eh. Okay, actually this character sucks at this currently, because we have no damage. Goodness, we need more. Okay, attack damage will help, hopefully. Yeah, we are struggling, and not having a dash is brutal actually. I'm already gonna eat my words. I think this is already a failed run just because we're not getting any of our gods that we need. We need Ragnarok like now. I know there was Freya, but we need Ragnarok. Ragnarok, hello? Wow. Alright, I'm just gonna restart actually. Like, that's awful. That's some awful luck. Our first restart, because just horrible luck. Wow. We need Ragnarok like now. Like right freaking now, man. Yikes. And I don't think I'm gonna take hammer time this time. I think that's not a good skill actually. So yeah, don't take Myth Sinks at the first quest. That's just not a good time, especially when your luck is not good. Yeah, we'll take the pylons. That's just, we're killing stuff. Sounds good. Okay, can we have some better luck this time? Sheesh. That was rough. Like, where's Odin? Odin finally shows up in, oh, not giving me what I wanted. Cool. We'll get Divine Wave. See, order does matter. Still matters in Endless a little bit. You want to get skills, and you want to get the gods that you want. And if you don't get that, it's kind of painful. We can get a second skill. I think, just seeing that, I think I want to go for actual strong ones then. So I don't think I want to go for the sword after all. I'm going to go for the Valkyrie's Descent, which I know is good. Yeah, that was brutal. that was a horrible start. We just were getting god abilities. We just, yeah. Yeah, hammer time initially, like, it's pretty underwhelming actually. Like, it says oscillating, but it kind of just goes like this. I thought it was gonna be like hammered in, you know? Do we go anvil then? Pretty low cooldown. Calls it an enchant strictly made types towards me. Sure. Yeah, again, I don't know what his best skills is. I would have to go test that. And I don't. Again, not my favoriteest character. He's still kind of cool. Not having a dash is brutal. Okay. Please. Let's get Divine Wave. Oh. Yeah, not having dash is so awkward. It's the most awkward thing in the world. I honestly have no idea. Something got him. Okay, so it's like a line. It looks like it attacks an enemy though, so it's not random. Yeah, okay. That's good. Maybe. Our first restart though, like, you gotta be like, that was like some awful luck. Like, again, where's Thor at, dude? What? Or not Thor, Odin. I need some Odin up in here. Attacker to chance at Blight, Bleeder, Shocked. And we'll focus on abilities, because it's usually somewhat impactful to get just the ability ups. Yeah, this is the weirdest to play class. It's the only class that does not have a dash and just has like a... What does that actually do? I don't even remember. Yeah, movement is replaced with a knockback. Which is, you have to like relearn how to play the game because you don't have access. Okay, thank you, Odin. Okay, give me, yeah, Ragnarok, thanks. Okay, we're in there now. We have all the skills that we wanted. Makes chasing down these guys annoying, but it makes sense why this guy is ranged, because if he was melee, it would be a nightmare. Alright. Oh, we don't have Brock yet. I was like, why are we seeing Loki? Increase damage of ground smash. Stun on attack, yes. That's huge. So I'll have some CC. I forget what level he can see his other hammer thing at. Because he can throw multiple hammers, I think, eventually. We just haven't seen it yet. And obviously with Freya choice we'll get more double cast, which will be nice. To go along with our little bit of cast speed reduction. Yeah, not having a dash, it's really awkward. Like, keep wanting to dash to move faster, but I'm like, I don't do that. Okay, here's our choice. Venturer, useless on Endless, in my opinion. It's probably pretty good if you're like, you know, first starting out and you want to farm gold. Well, no, this doesn't make you farm gold, actually. It just gives you a buff with gold. There's no, I don't know why this is in Endless, because there's no gold in Endless, so this is completely useless. I just go Shield Bearer, I think. But weapon skill recent. But I mean, 100%. Oh, that's on weapon skill. Never mind, useless. Okay, attack, crit. That's it. It's not that great. That's honestly super underwhelming. So literally all we're getting is 15 crit, basically. Because the weapon skill is kind of shit. Honestly, yeah. It's Shield Bearer or nothing, I think. Just go for a tonk. Tonk builds. Yeah, you can see what a difference like not having skills versus having skills. Like that was like a perfect like case study right there. No skills, we're just getting stomped. Even though we're able to stand outside of the Nistang and attack it, we just had no other types of damage, which made it unplayable basically. Okay, there's Brock, we'll grab you. I mean, EXP gain to early, I guess. I'll try to press my Q, but yeah. Again, I'm gonna always do the same thing. It's just force the habit. Just wait till 18 to grab chests. I don't know why. Like in this, you could probably grab more early, but I think we're fine now. We have Ragnarok. Yeah, more Brock. Attack speed, yeah. Sure. I don't want to reroll. Also, now I'm probably gonna get chests on level up sometimes because I don't have a dash out. So I'm just moving in the wrong direction. I might pick them up on accident, but that's fine. It's okay. Just in case you see my break my own rule. Yeah, we should probably work on getting evolves though. We're almost there. That's a reroll. Okay, we got anvil done. Seems okay. It looks like it's a non-targeted skill though. You can see it go out and hit nothing. Yeah, that doesn't bode well. Usually the non-targeted skills are pretty bad. Because, you know, they can hit nothing over and over and over and over. It leads to 0 damage, basically. Yeah, it seems completely random. Let me see. It's got a quick cooldown, I guess, but... Now, seismic shock on the other hand looks like it tries to hit an enemy, which is good. Oh, not having a dash with Ragnarok really is subpar as well, because you usually can Ragnarok can go off and then you can dash to try to get more enemies killed. Can't do that. I'm remembering why I don't play this character that often. That's for sure. And we haven't got any of his hammer throwing stuff either, so it's like, it's there somewhere, we just haven't seen him yet. Which is a little sucky. Oh, Portal. Jeez. How long have we been on Portal? I totally forgot about it. Yeah, let's get the wave. Even though, like, again, Divine Wave is one of those skills where it's like, yes, it has no cooldown eventually. I don't know, I might not evolve Divine Wave. I should... If I can avoid it, maybe. If I can get it banished. Because really, I just want it for the knockback. Because it gets smaller, can't double cast. Yeah, I might banish that, actually. I could obviously, like, despect it, and then I wouldn't have to worry about that, but... Unless they've changed it. I don't know. Can... abilities still double cast even though they don't have a cooldown? I don't think so. So far our damage is kind of underwhelming. It's kind of shocking right now, but we are about to get 18. I kind of want to roll to banish Divine Wave, I'm not gonna lie. Because right now if we grab a chest it's gonna evolve it. But let's get Warden. Right, oh no, we're already on Warden, okay. It's pretty unlucky we haven't got his hammer stuff. What the heck? Oh, there's Freya. We can't see it yet because we're not 18. Oh, whoops, that was a misplay. Well, I guess I'll grab that. Oh, yep. Picked up that chest unintentionally. Health is good, but I think we still want a decent amount of attack speed if we can. Okay, we get, yeah, best of both worlds. We get a double. It's weird trying to use your dodge effect offensively. Like, it's so awkward. You're like, oh right, I can use it offensively, kind of. So I want to avoid taking that chest until we can banish Divine Wave, I think. So we get evolves now. Yeah, oh come on. Really? We're 18, right? Jeez. I don't know. I used to like always show you your evolves. Like now I'm getting like unlucky. Okay, there's Freya. So yeah, Divine Wave goes through 0 cooldown every half a second. But the radius gets smaller and the damage goes down. Yeah, I don't know. I think I just want the big radius though. It's kind of like Thunderstorm. It's like, do I want the big circle or do I just want it to hit all everywhere on the screen? It's kind of one of those skills in my opinion where like the evolve's not necessarily like the penultimate version. It's kind of like a side grade, sort of. So I think I'm gonna Vanish. I don't want Evolved Divine Wave. As weird as that is, I just don't. I feel like it's pretty cut and dry here to buff the god skills instead of class, but let's give the class skills a fighting chance, I guess. DR, yep. Oof, that's rough. We want free levels here, please. So... Alright, we'll get the... Okay, we got double levels galore, jeez. And then we'll do Freya. Wait, I thought I did... Oh no, that was level 3, okay, yeah. I was like, I thought I did this already. Especially with, like, we brought the cooldown hammer, like, yeah. Having a non-cooldown is just... I don't know. We're good, we were getting that one. Nice. Free rag. I still like that you get, like, a free skill cast whenever you get a new level of an ability as well. It's kind of fun. Yeah, what is this guy's base DR? Is it... This probably was 20, I'm assuming. Yeah. He just has block. Chieftain. How have we not seen his hammer stuff though? Like, what? That's a bit weird. Not seeing that yet. I promise he gets multi-hammer throw still, right? They didn't nerf him? Like, the heck? I mean, getting EXP from Freya or more double sounds nice. Yeah. Yeah, double. Gross. I guess I'll take the rerolls. Wait, I need the thing. So yeah, this shield that comes back after like 70 seconds or something. It's quite nice. Just like an extra health bar, kind of. Again, that's why I like, how do you play the other subclasses for this character? I don't... Like, that extra tankiness is kind of huge. Especially if you're not like running a Ragnarok or something. Let's get Odin. I will banish the revive because we're not going to do revives. As soon as we die, we're just going to be done. Whether or not we made it to an hour, okay, that's decent. See how much damage that does. Okay, it's a chunk. I don't have any life steal yet, so gotta be a little bit careful. Oh, our mega shield is back though. I could obviously pick up food as well. Again, I'm not trying to make like, you know, I'm not gonna say this is a good build or not. It's kind of what I wanted to do. You know, obviously Ragnarok is gonna carry us pretty hard, I'm assuming. That's why I wanted Odin. In addition to other things, this is what is happening. It's like we're having some luck on this run. We got a couple of double level ups, but we're gonna kind of unlucky on the chests, man. I kind of want to get Freya's EXP gain, if I'm being honest. Get that out of the way, and it'll be most useful. I mean, it would be most useful like 21 levels ago, but still useful because we're gonna get into like the high 80s, 90s in terms of level. Oh, doing mushrooms without a dash. Oof. It's gonna be a slow run around the map here. That's not the right circle. Yeah, we really need his like hammer throw upgrades right now. I feel like that's really holding us back a lot. That's like a lot of damage. TR. Yeah, more Warden, please. Am I just this unlucky? Like, huh? Crits have chance of bleed, I guess. Maybe it's like it's his time manipulation kind of, I think. Ooh, first boss already. Ooh. A little scared. Ow! Yeah, we have no dodge. Like, this is the problem with this guy. This is probably the worst boss for us to get, actually. The boss that can jump on us. I thought he was jumping. There he is. Gotta like move in the complete opposite direction. Awkwardly. So far this has been probably the weakest of our endless runs, initially at least. Kind of shocking, honestly. I mean, honestly, another Ragnarok right now sounds real nice. Trying to get to this. Kill the bat. We got our block there, that was nice. Like, he's pretty chonky, but like most of them, the best defense is to not get hit at all. Obviously it's like a little bit solved if he could get like some movement speed, but that only lasts so long. Yeah, more Warden. Did they like huh? I mean, I'll take the retribution, I guess. I'm like, how have I not seen his hammer ability yet? Jeez. It's pretty brutal. I'm pretty sure I have everything spec'd for him. And then it's in his base kit, I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay, there we go. This guy finally done. Bragg did like probably 90% of the work there, for sure. Let's grab some more health. Because I know that's going to be scaling for us eventually. Maybe I should try to get that now. Got to focus on Odin. Yeah, I don't know about enemy damage right now. Then again, interaction time is kind of painful too. Because we don't have any lifesteal yet either. Yikes. I need to get that too. Yeah, upgrades, please. Okay, free rag, I love it. Oof, it only does like a third to a fourth of his health right now. Ouch. Painful. Or maybe I'm overestimating this class. Maybe this is just a weak build, I don't know. Where is my thing? Roll? for it, baby. I don't know. Ground smash. There it is. Like, what? I could see this from level 1? Wow, I was like, I'm just where the hell is my multiple hammers, man? Holy crap. That's crazy unlucky. Wow. Alright, yeah, more attack speed for sure now. So yeah, now we're just machine gunning them. And then I think they, like, when they hit, they split. Yeah, that's huge help. Not having that is brutal. Makes the class feel, like, awful. Just straight up awful without that one passive. Which is hilarious. This guy kind of feels a little bit like the Revenant. Where, like, a lot of his power is in his basic attack. And if you don't get upgrades to it, it kind of feels meh. Yeah. Okay, let's try to fish for lifesteal now. I mean, okay, we'll take EXP, I guess. Also, we're really low on our ore. What the heck? Am I just, like, behind on quest? Is that what happened? Maybe. Like, every other character I remember just having just uber amounts of ore at, like, all times. Weird. Okay, we gotta make sure we're killing these for sure then. So we're gonna run out. It's weird. Alright, hopefully we can do NIST things now. We should be able to wreck it, right? Oh, well. We don't have enough range, really? Interesting. Alright, well, we're fine. Maybe that was what happened. I was like trying not to die at the beginning of that restart run. Or that failed run. Right, more Warden, please. Yes, more hammer time. Yeah, that's wild. It's like, we went how many levels? Almost like 20 some levels without seeing this is kind of insane. Like, that's a must pick ability in my opinion for this character. It's wild. Absolutely wild. Yeah, we're fine. What a just immense difference it makes. Like, I can't overstate like the power level when you get that ability. Like, what the heck, man? So now we have like AoE clear from that too. In addition to Ragnarok. Movement speed, hell no. We're already so freaking slow. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this might be our first failed run, honestly. As soon as the enemies get faster than us, they're just gonna stand on us. And currently I don't have any lifesteal. Which I think I need to roll for at this point. Like, yes, that would be nice. But we need to get going on this. So that's gonna be a lot of healing. Again, we're getting shafted on these chests as well. I keep getting 50 XP instead of 3 levels. Like, what the heck, man? And they are free levels because they don't increase your level. Every time your level goes up, the amount of EXP required to level is going up. So, like, yeah, you don't want that. We're still gonna try to max this guy, and obviously, yes, finally. Level 30 before we max that. Yeah, if you're playing this guy in like the normal mode where you have your time, if you haven't seen hammer time by level 20, you probably should just restart your run, because, I mean, if you're not dead already, because, like, jeez. That sounds like a really rough run not having hammer time. Like, it's so much AoE. Just so much. And in our case, it's now lifesteal as well. Alright, yeah, we're good. Fantastic now. Even without our dash. I still have a feeling, I don't know if this character is making it to an hour. I don't know. Not sure at this point. Yeah, we need ore. Really bad. Okay, I think I delayed our first quest awkwardly because I forgot about it, and that kind of slowed down our quest progression. Ow. Yeah, we need more lifesteal still. But I'm trying to get Warden done. We'll grab Retribution. Yeah, I want to get his class done so I can just focus on everything else. Honestly, the movement speed is super tempting. Yeah, Ragnar's a weird one on this one. Like, it's very good, but it's like not as good on a character that has access to a dash. The dash makes Ragnarok kind of busted, honestly. Alright, more Warden. We have concentration? Oh, we do. I should probably try to stand still a little bit more than I am. Knockback and damage on, yeah, sure. Double level, nice. Each stun applied to enemy might reset the cooldown of our, okay, yeah. That seems pretty massive. Class. I mean, we should get, like, a lot of HP on this character eventually. Will it be enough? I don't know. So obviously that stun thing that we just got, yeah, that's kind of like his time manipulation, disintegrate type skill. Obviously pairs really well with Thor actually, because Thor has a chance on attack to stun as well, though he has a little bit. Where is it? Yeah, we have 7% chance. With Thor we'd have even more, which is kind of nuts actually. Still pretty decent. Especially as we buff our attack speed and stuff. We'll just naturally get more stuns as well. I'll take our damage down, that's fine. Yeah, more free levels, thank you. Yeah, another reason I want more detailed stat streams is like you could definitely see like how unlucky or lucky your run is. If you could see how many double level ups and how many chests you got. Yeah. Yarl. Warden. Okay, there's more stun on our ground smash. Okay, that's good. No, keep forgetting about it. It's weird to try to use ground smash offensively. Also, Ragnar can't reset, so not the greatest thing, I guess, to pair with Ragnarok, because it can't benefit from it. Hopefully it's coded in a way that it can't target Ragnarok, and then it just does nothing, but their damage is kind of meh. Kind of struggling at 20 minutes already. That's not a good sign. Not the greatest sign at all. Damage on ground. I guess. Use it more often. You know, honestly, I don't even notice the knockback of it. Like, I don't. Maybe you can't knock back these guys. It's very, like, I feel like the knockback distance seems to be like so much better. Like, it just doesn't feel like it's on even footing compared to a dash would be. The reposition is just very strong. Gross. Yeah, how many times have we had to take this? Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Like, at least 4 at this point, I think. 4 to 5. That's 4 to 5 free levels we missed out on. Additional damage with stunned. Okay. Yeah, this guy kind of pairs well with Thor, actually, now that I'm playing him again. But not to mention Thor abilities are very strong. I feel like we're struggling a little bit because of our ability choices. Like, Divine Wave is kind of not that strong. Valkyries is probably doing its darndest, and Ragnarok is just on cooldown. Which means I need to stand still more. Yeah, maybe not, definitely not the strongest build, I don't think, on this character that I've played. I think Thor would have been a better choice now that I'm, like, seeing his passives and things like that. I'm like, yeah, Thor would have been a good choice, I think. Stun on block, okay, yeah. More stuns are good. Oh my god, I didn't activate that, seriously. We're just gonna eat it. Activate. Would take the buff if we weren't so like low on ore. That's a hell no. Yeah, we still need more lifesteal, for sure. Yeah, we're missing a lot of pieces still. We haven't got Odin's attack damage because I'm trying to complete my class skills, but that would probably help quite a lot. So I think that's like our only form of attack scaling we're gonna have. We're managing though. I mean, there's a bunch of food on the map as well we could obviously pick up. But I think I'm gonna try to get life. Gosh. Okay, more XP gain, I guess. Jesus. Probably not the right choice, but we're almost done with it. And we grabbed it early, so it's like, might as well lean into it. Okay, we got our big shield back, that's pretty nice. Give her a tiny amount of lifesteal and regen chance to, oh my god, we just got bopped by, I ran into his things. And we got exploded on, oh man. It's all going wrong. It's all going wrong. It's like, I feel so I want this, but like, this probably would help more if things are just dead and we're life stealing faster. And then, stack more health, I guess. To the moon with the HP levels. Alright, I probably should start picking up some food so we don't get exploded, because we can't dodge at all. All we can do is knockback, and I feel like those guys are knockback immune. I don't know. Or are they just so fast that you can't tell that they get knockback? Okay, I need more lifesteal, I think. So we're gonna try to get more. Yeah, we're only at 1% right now. It's doing like nothing. But we're just gonna die. Might be the first, like, I don't think on the other characters I read was like, oh, I need to pick up food now or I'm gonna die. It was just more like, I just accidentally run out of food on those ones, or this one I'm like, okay, I should probably pick up food. It's getting sketchy. Now we gotta focus on these guys, for sure.
Yeah, the gargoyles also drop random amounts of ore, so sometimes you get really lucky and they drop a shit ton, and then you're just ahead the whole time. We're kind of barely staying ahead at this point. That's gonna hurt now. I saw the chest and was like, I want to get that. I might actually come into play at some point, because we might have enough health at some point where like we'll get below 40 but still have like a ton of HP. Okay, let's... I really want to get more lifesteal, but I feel like I need to get Odin. Yeah, I need this. That's a lot. That is a lot of damage right there. Throw at 144. Yeah, it's like 40%. The amount of health that we still have to obtain, it's gonna do work for us. A lot of work. Also helps our lifesteal, it helps everything. Ugh, that hurts for lifesteal, so I guess we'll take that. Alright, stop moving for a bit. If you can. We have concentration from Odin, we want to probably try to take advantage of. Close on this guy now. Or block, sure. That's nice. Yeah, geesh. The world's unluckiest run, I swear. Holy. Like, every time you get a 50%, you're like, man, I could have got a free level instead. Gross. Let's just get the one off. Yeah, I think those are the last couple, hopefully. We really need to get going on getting lifesteal maxed and all that jazz. Double cast would be nice as well. This build is definitely not straightforward. There's a lot of things, a lot of pieces that we want, which will hopefully eventually have it all, but definitely not as straightforward as I felt like the other endless runs I did. I just felt like they flowed so good. You weren't like, oh, I want this really bad, but I also want this, this, and this, you know? It was like, ah. It just kind of works. This one I'm definitely feeling like I want a lot of things right now, and I can only get so many. Okay, thank goodness. Free skill, thank you. That's that helpful a lot. Because it lets you get things that you want. I think that's definitely what's hurt this run the most so far, is getting all those 50% EXP instead of free levels. That's why I'm feeling like I want a lot of things right now instead of feeling comfortable where we're at right now. I'm still not confident we make it to an hour. Come on, we got it. Okay, last thing, thank goodness. Max health on food. Okay, I mean, okay. So now we want to try to take damage, because that's a bunch of max health all over the place. But again, is that like that impactful? Eh. Not really. Especially that we have to try to take damage. Oh, that gargoyle disappeared. I just, yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's try to take some damage here. Try to pick up some of this food to get some max health, I guess.
very difficult when there's not an elite on the field, I guess. No, we'll take more shield, I guess. Now I'm kind of like regretting my divine wave choice a little bit, a little bit, since our enemies are just like on top of us constantly. So maybe that wasn't the best decision. I thought we were gonna be able to keep them off of us a little bit better than we are. Yeah. So that might have been a pretty colossal misplay at this point, you could say. I mean, I guess we maxed that out. Is it worth 4 level ups? This is like, I don't know. Like, how much does it actually increase your leveling speed? Let's actually take some damage here. Purposely taking damage so I can go grab food. More max health for us. That's what? Eventually will be 6% damage, right? Let's just stack health with food, I guess. It's hard to say which one of those is actually better. Like, we could always use more attack speed, probably. What is like our attack speed right now, anyways? 49 attacks? Yeah, could definitely use more. DR. Oh yeah, we'll take attack speed here. Okay, it looks like we're done, yeah, with our class now. That's nice. I still want more lifesteal. I would like that be done. We're just not seeing it. I guess we'll take the attack damage. That's technically more lifesteal as well. Oh, missed this guy. Chasing down the gargoyles on this character sucks. Die already. Golly. Let's see if I can make him go towards this thing. That's these pretty decent menacings actually, especially once you get the thing that we were missing. Goodness. Pretty night and day. Let's try to get that. Oh, I mean, yeah, double cast as well, sure. I won't say no to that, even though it's not exactly what I wanted. I will take it. Gross, yeah, just absolutely disgusting this run. How many 50% experience flings we've gotten. Absolutely disgusting. I mean, there's health more. I want lifesteal though. Lifesteal question mark? Sheesh. Thank you. Alright. I feel better now. Ugh. This has been a very unlucky run. Compared to like our Archmage, our Kinslayer run, this is definitely down there in terms of luck. I mean, we had to restart. We started out so bad. We had, like, that was such a horrible start. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna try to pick up as much food as possible, even though I don't need it. I just want the health, which equals damage. Yeah, our damage is pretty mediocre. Yeah, eventually in like these kind of runs, Ragnarok just can't kill in one hit anymore, and it kind of falls off a cliff, I think. Even though it's probably going to be one of our top abilities, it's just, we don't have anything good supporting it. Let's try to get some of this stuff in here. Yeah, we'll take some attack speed. Oh wait, I can pick up the food even though I'm at full health. Oh. Oh, is that how it works actually? If you're at full health? Oh my god, I didn't read it. Oh my goodness. It's probably if you're full health you get health, huh? Each food eaten. No, it doesn't say. Okay. So regardless if you use it for healing or not, it gives you health. Okay. Well, that's helpful. Finally a use for all this food, huh? Just like piles up on every other character, I swear. There's like... Oh, is this guy almost dead? Can't even see his freaking health bar. Oh my god. Yeah, our damage sucks. I would definitely say this build is not very good. Is this character not very good? I'm not sure, but our build is definitely not good. We don't have enough DPS. Which I guess kind of says the class is also not very good because, you know, his class abilities are just not good enough. They're not strong. Okay, Odin again. Crit chance, yeah. I think I just want the attack speed now. Right now, anyways. I feel like our hammers are going to probably be #1 DPS for sure. So, seems like that's going to happen a lot, obviously, because anything you pair with Brock, you're going to get a lot of attack buffs. And then there's also the chests in the endless mode that help. Alright, cool, we got double cast max at least. That will help as well. Where are we at on the DR train anyways? 44, okay. Not the worst, but not amazing either. Yeah, so if you're looking for a class that like really blows up the screen and whatnot, I don't think this is it. Like, yes, you can pair him with better god skills, but I think his kit just doesn't really promote that all that much. He's not a bad class, he's kind of a more defensive class, even though he doesn't have a dash, which is a giant negative in the defense category in my opinion. Like, I feel like they really need to buff his ground smash. It's just not even close in my opinion. It's not even close. Like, dash is just a million times better. Like, it needs to either like knock back way further or do also a lot of damage at the same time. Maybe both, and then it might be more exciting. Okay, yeah, we want to max this out. That should be a huge chunk. We're at what? 206. Now we're at 254. Yeah, you remember our Jotunnslayer build that we just did? I think we were at like 500% by now on that character, which was insane. Yeah, I really like the Jotunnslayer actually now. On first release I didn't enjoy it, and now I'm a fan. Ooh, that hurts this character a lot. Can't do that one. I mean, this character definitely has like a unique playstyle. Ooh, I had to get some water there. Snuck up on me a little bit. Attack speed for sure. Yeah, as I was saying, like, this character is a very unique playstyle. Not necessarily good though, but unique. So if you love dwarves and you like throwing hammers, I mean, he's probably your class, you know? Trying to think. Yeah, I think this was a mistake, honestly, now that I'm further into the run. I feel like it's more of a valid choice when you're doing like a 20-minute run, because it also saves you a level up, obviously, so you can invest elsewhere. But in like an endless run, I feel like, yeah, it was probably a mistake. But we'll see. We'll see how it does at the end. Yeah, let's start getting damage, I guess, even though I feel like our class skills are going to be on the bottom. They don't feel very impactful at all. Again, he might have impactful class skills. I don't think it's these two. And if it is these two, then yeah, not good. I guess I should have looked at the Discord first. A lot of people post their endless runs, so you can kind of glean some information on what class skills and skills are actually good without having to test it yourself. So I probably should have done that since I'm not too familiar with this class, I suppose. I've definitely played it a good amount of times. It never sticks in my mind what skill is actually good, because they're all just like, they must all be blah, because I can't remember if any of them are good, I guess. Yeah, let's go for more. So I should probably focus on Barak now, though. A lot of good damage abilities there. And I think I've theory-crafted how to avoid that bug I've been getting is not to take your last ability, or your last couple things, maybe. Just skip your level up, and then maybe that prevents that bug from happening. It seems to happen as soon as you run out of skills to obtain. It bugs out for some reason. Now we're getting okay on the ore. We're at 61. So we're fine. We were low for a bit, but it worked out. Yes, more class, please. Attack damage, alright. Does this stun? Oh, this stuns. Oh. Yeah, Ragnarok. Okay, Ragnarok actually pairs really well with this character. Okay. So I guess we would get rid of Freya, huh? We'd replace Freya with Thor, or yeah, Thor. Odin and Thor probably would have been a better build for sure. I mean, especially in terms of damage. I feel like this one might be your top skill, if it isn't this one. Yeah, let's just get some more Brock, I guess. Not those ones though, please. We'll take attack speed. We are out of rerolls, so that's awkward. Awkward and unlucky, apparently. I kind of almost wish you could use rerolls on chests sometimes. I would definitely use a lot on the normal chests and just try to get free level ups instead of half of the level ups. Also, another thing that's a problem with this character is his pickup range at a base is awful. I've just noticed like how much experience we're leaving on the ground. Ooh, both these suck for us. I guess we take attack speed. I don't want to be any slower than I am right now. I have not solved that issue of this character's move speed yet. Which eventually I guess won't be a problem because we'll just stand still. I guess you could use your blasphemy to banish a god that you really don't want, because like you're not gonna ever banish, I don't think, here. It doesn't seem like a good play. What else does Freya have? Like, I'm gonna save her for last, honestly, I don't care. Ooh, damage first elites, yeah. That's quite helpful. That's her damage sucks. Guess we can kinda do a standstill build without any elites on the field. We're pretty tanky, and a lot of lifesteal. Definitely not been casting my Q all that much this run though. It just seems to do nothing, honestly. Seems like the best Q skills are the ones that just buff you, and they don't actually try to do damage or anything, or at least debuff the enemies. Those ones are pretty good. But the ones that are focused on damage are just super underwhelming, honestly. Let's see if we can face tank. We have enough stun and interrupts. Seems like it. Okay. Oh, something did some damage to us though. Like, as good as the Valkyrie was, we were really struggling with that. We couldn't stand still. We'd get bursted too fast. I mean, we only have, what? 56 DR. I think on the Valkyrie we only got to like 66. Yeah, our pickup range is awful. We'll eventually fix that, I guess. I know Freya has some. Should I grab that just for convenience? Maybe. Okay, we got lucky, nice. That'll help a lot with our standstilling. Back to... Odin has some good stuff left, I think. Yeah, some more health, crit, yeah. Try to get that done as well. Yeah, it's kind of a twofold problem with his no dash, and then you want movements because you have no dash. Makes you feel your movement speed even more. Brutal. I kind of wish it was like a shield charge or something, you know? So you could dash to another enemy or something. That'd be kind of interesting. Or Odin. Yeah. I'm gonna try to get Odin done and then we'll focus on Brock and then we'll do Freya last, I guess. And we'll leave some skills in the Brock once we have like the pickup range. Maybe the weapon stuff we'll use much later. I mean, we're face tanking. By that I mean we're CCing enough that they don't all get to attack at the same time. It's hard not to take that. I think I have to. But I did say we're gonna stack health to the moon, so I'm gonna actually stick to that. You're gonna become the tankiest character that ever lived. But I mean, already we can kind of just stand still. We're tanky enough, I would say. I'll just take the interaction, that's whatever. Or Odin. I think we're getting close, maybe. Attack crits, lead, sure. It's a little bit more impactful than 75 health, I guess. These foods. It'll be interesting how much health we're gonna be getting. We still have Brock's health thing, which is I think around 300 at least. Nice. Alright, we'd love to see that happen. Let's get back to the center here. Just face tank our way to victory here. So like this, we'll just like leave in the pool, I think, is my plan. Oh, we're almost done, nice. And then we're gonna focus on Brock. Getting there. Ooh, something hit us hard. A little scary, even though we have 1800 HP. Sheesh. How much block chance do we have? Like, what are our defensives? 20 evade, 55% chance of block. And then we have a 55% also chance to reflect projectiles. Yeah, we still get bopped pretty dang hard. That's kind of crazy. Oh, boss time. I don't think I want to try to face tank the boss. That seems like not a good plan. Also, we should probably do this quest. Alright, last thing for Odin, nice. Rerolls are tempting, but I'm gonna take the freebie. We're actually getting like body blocked. It's got a little bit. Enemies are like slowing us down even more because they're just like building up in front of me. We're up to 1900 health. Alright. I think we'll make it to an hour now. I think we're tanky enough for that to happen. And we're starting to get all of these big upgrades as well. Huge, yep. Class damage now. Ragnarok's still kind of killing the tiny enemies, but like the bigger, chunkier guys, nope. They're just kind of like, what? I'd honestly be surprised if Ragnarok was top damage. Even though it does a lot of damage, like it's such a long cooldown. Let's seal this. That are in this chest or whatnot, we'll choose that, I think. Yeah, we're definitely just don't die build at this point. Our damage is nowhere near how good it was on the Jotunnslayer or change. Which is partially because of our build. This Freya is just not really the strongest DPS god. Not really. Crit. Oof. These balls suck, gosh. Let's take the damage down, I guess. Yeah, this is probably one of the really unlucky run-ons. Like, just all around not very lucky, I would say. In terms of our curses, or our torments, I guess. Our chests. I would say we got fairly lucky on double overloops, though. I think we've gotten a fair few of those, at least, to balance out our unluckiness. Yeah, killing these gargoyles is almost impossible on this character. We're just not fast enough now. And our damage output is just not high enough. But there's our health. But let's just focus on damage right now. So we just took down a good massive damage down. We still want to kill the gargoyles because they drop food, and food equals out. Which is, yeah, we're not very good at killing them though. Yeah, one already disappeared now. It's also incredibly hard to track them. Get some more healing, nice. Die already. Sheesh. Yeah, our damage is pretty awful. Yeah, so I take this run with like kind of a big grain of salt. I think if you paired it with a better god than Freya, it would be a little bit more successful. Just a little bit. And also probably taking the Evolve of Divine Life probably would have been a little bit of a better choice at this point. But, you know, hindsight is 20/20. This. Hey, we got an achievement now. Block 500 attacks. Woohoo. This is a great mode for some of those achievements that like burn 2,000 enemies, poison 2,000 enemies, all those ones. We finally killed the boss. That was like a, what, 20-minute kill almost? Sheesh. Sick. 4 minutes it took us to kill him. More attack speed. More attack speed. Last I could take percent damage for the I really think our attack is carrying us in terms of survivability and damage. Like, look how fast our health went back up after we took that big bop. Alright. More DR. This character might have to like end the run. I don't know. Like if we're actually able to die. They're pretty chonky now. Like we don't have the regen. I'm gonna take the health though because that's also damage. Life. It's crazy. Just gonna start taking these buffs now. Ooh, movement speed buff, thank you. I still feel horribly slow because I can't dash. That's fine. Oh wait, do I not even attack right yet? Oh man. Huge. Oh, there's one more. And we can finally chill maybe? Oh, no, there's a bat. At the end here, we're kind of getting a little bit better luck, I suppose. Let me grab all this straggling food. Well, not quick because we're slow, but now we have the haste buff. Don't give me the same buff. Oh, okay, so that refreshes the buff though, huh? But for some reason, if you grab the same buff twice from a chest, it does not refresh buff. Okay, that's funny.
Alright, probably should focus on Freya now. I think we have most of the damage stuff done, I think. Check. Well, we want to get max health done first. One more thing left. I just don't have any rerolls, annoyingly. So, the mercy of RNG. God, every time I just get back to the middle, I'm so slow to do these objectives because we just run so slow. There's a chest over here, so I guess do that as well. There we go, I want to get the health thing done. Okay, now we'll focus on Freya for a bit, I guess. I think she has some sort of useful things left. Like, I think there's like, if you get hit, you can stun, which would be good, I guess. Since we do benefit from stuns on this character. Got Freya next. She also has heal power, and class damage. We're doing okay on healing, I think, so do that. Let's see what our breakdown is currently on that. 260, 270. I'll go class then. I'll try to skew it towards class damage, even though I feel like the class damage abilities are doing the worst. We're gonna give them a shot to win. Definitely tanky though, like in the beginning you're not that tanky, but now I feel tanky for sure. With, I mean, 2,000 health, all our defensives, pretty tanky. Well, there's our crit when standing still. Yeah, well, so 20% chance on damage taken. That's pretty. A 4-second stun too. Okay, that would have helped a lot earlier, I suppose. Whatever. We almost collected all the food on the map. A little bit of a waste, but whatever. Alright. Stand still for a bit, take a break. I'm running uber slow.
Wow, we almost got one tap there. I just realized I didn't unmute myself there. Yeah, what I was talking about was like we almost got one shot. I think we went down to like 300 health or something, and we had full iron wall, which is half of our health. So we had like 3,700 health, and then we almost got one-shotted. So it did like 3,400 damage. I'm pretty sure that was from the elite, not the boss, because we were doing fine on the boss. Why is the elite such a threat? Like that needs to be like, I feel like that needs to be nerfed or something. Like if the elite stands on you and does his fireballs, it's like almost a one-shot. Gross. Yeah. Whereas the boss, we were just face taking just fine. It's funny. Health to the moon. We apparently don't have enough. Oh my god, more invuln. Gross. Oh, that almost ended our run early. Right at first, I don't know if you guys, I don't know how long I was muted there, that's stupid. Right at first I said like, man, I think you could go like 1, 2, 3 hours on this character, but just because of how tank we are, but like, again, I don't want to do that. That's not fun to me. The fun to me in this mode is getting all the abilities and then seeing how strong you are and then being like, okay, I'm done with this run now, you know? So that happens usually around an hour. Which is why most of these are just, I try to go for an hour run and call it a day. Yeah, we're getting close to being done, I think. Oh no, we got punch stuff. All this weapon stuff. So yeah, I think I'm gonna start skipping once I get down to like banishes probably. Honestly, we might not get all the things before an hour, which is surprising since we took EXP early on this character. On Freya and, well, early I say, but you know, we had it done by like level 30 I think. Or something, somewhere around there. And we're still not done, mainly because I think we got shafted on this part of the game. We didn't get a lot of these upgrades early. We're getting level ups, which isn't good. Half the level ups are bad. Which actually slowed our progression down, which is weird. That or there's just like a lot more stuff to get, I don't know. I don't think all the gods have the same amount of passives. I could be wrong on that, but I don't know. I feel like, yeah, we're not going to be done by an hour, I don't think. Okay. But I think that's what the cause of that weird bug is. If you run out of all the skills to get, it bugs out. I think that's what the cause of that is. I mean, out of these, I mean, at this point I'm just trying to stand still, so I think we just take damage. We're not really a regen build, so I'm not going to focus on that. Also, we have, you know, 2,700 HP to regen. I don't think we're going to get that much. The reason the regen build on the Jotunnslayer build was good is because he has that thing, he has a chance on kill, and then guaranteed on elite kill, he gets 5% of his HP for like 5 seconds or something. Just gives you insane regen. But yeah, I think if I redid Jotunnslayer, I think I would change maybe who I took. I don't know. It's hard to say. Maybe you drop Rock. It's so hard to drop anyone, honestly. But I wish I had that build had more CC in some way. Maybe Thor. Try to fit Thor in there for the stun on the attack. Because our attack was hitting a lot of things all at once, so that might have been enough CC. But yeah, that was the weakness of our Jotunnslayer run for sure, was no CC. It was a little bit painful. Because if you could just chain CC the elites, they just can't do anything. Like stun or freeze. Which allows you to face tank them a little bit more efficient, though we still almost got one-shotted, so I don't know. Clears all debuffs. Do the enemies actually debuff you? Like, eh? I don't... Off the top of my head, I'm like, do the enemies ever debuff? I don't think so. At least not on this one. it would be kind of cool. Like if these archers just hit a little bit less hard and actually like poisoned you, that'd be kind of interesting. Alright, so go regen, I guess. Can we hit 3,000 health? That's 7 minutes to an hour. Oh my god, again, yeah. At least we got a double chest, that's nice. Yeah, let's get weapon skill damage, go. I've not been spamming it very actively, but now we'll try to spam it a little bit more actively, especially since it buffs us as well now. I really hope they buff the weapon skills at some point. I feel like they just do a whole revamp on that whole system, in my opinion. Like, I wouldn't mind if they, like, made them have even longer cooldowns, but if they were just actually uber impactful. Like, right now they just, none of them feel very impactful, except for, like, the buff ones. Even those don't feel that impactful, really. Like, yes, Brock can buff them, but, like, if they're already shit, you're just buffing shit, you know? They should already be, like, godly in the first place, and then you can make them more godly. That's so much more interesting, you know? Then you might be like motivated to actually, you know, pair Brock and get his weapon stuff. Whereas you'd normally never do that in a real run, I don't think. It's kind of a waste, typically. But obviously in an endless run, it's, you know, you might as well. Gross. Though maybe I should test that now. Since I'm gonna end at an hour anyways, yeah. Test if you still don't get what chest gives if it turns into a mimic, which I think is silly. It just actively makes that torment actually horrible. Let's get back to the... Wow, there's a food now. More health. It's definitely getting laggy because of how many enemies are on the screen at any one time, which is hilarious. I feel like this is the first performance issue I've had in this game in a while, and it's just because this character kind of sucks at killing fast enough. Where are we at on our damage split here? God is at 270, class is at 310. I guess we'll buff God then. Yeah, I don't know where I'm at here. Yeah, I'm at like 20 FPS. I do not remember FPS being so horrible. It's interesting. It's weird though, because when it's in this screen, it's still bad FPS. Yeah, I don't know. This game still has some weird performance issues at times. It's like my CPU's not being utilized, my GPU's not being utilized very much, like around 30% on both. Like, why is my performance so awful? This doesn't make any sense, man. Nothing is overheating. What the heck? Like, you'd think, like, if I was truly at performance limits, like, my CPU would be at 100%, and my GPU would be at 100%, or one, you know, vice versa, whatever one. I think my CPU is my bottleneck, but, like, yeah, weird. Very weird. I'm not sure what causes that. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm not gonna even go for quests anymore, I don't think. I guess if I see the mimic thing one more time here, I'll grab it to see if it is still dumb. Basically run ending if you have to take that. Okay, Okay, we're on like the last two, it looks like. Oh, there's a chest down there. Save that. 1 minute 50 seconds. I know there's like the relax mode that apparently takes out the torments, but it also takes out the bosses, which I think are actually kind of interesting, so... yeah. And honestly, like, it seems like most classes can handle the torments. You can make it to an hour pretty much, even though this character, we had to restart with our terrible build. Yeah. Our terrible luck, I should say. Not really the build's fault, when we were just not getting offered Ragnarok or any abilities early there. Woohoo. Oh, I just realized I'm standing on a chest. Okay, we don't want to actually grab that now, because I think the last thing I have is that banish thing, and we want to keep that. We're level 93 now. We took, like, we still have, what, 4 more things actually to get, so we'd be at level 97 or something. It's kind of nuts. I don't really want to debate. I mean, I guess we just take EXP magnet. It's fine. Oh, we didn't get it, darn. More elites. I kind of want to test that. Maybe one more torment. That's 3 minutes away. Yeah, that's exactly at an hour. So I want to skip. I want to find out if... I'm pretty sure that's what the cause is. If you run out of things to get, it now bugs out for some reason. I want the food. Give me your food. Oh, we got stunned. Nice. Didn't quite make it to 3,000 health. So skip. Yeah. And Brock is great for that, because you don't want that, really. It doesn't do anything. Yes, you could take it earlier, but meh. It's only like 3 rerolls and 3 seals and 3 banishes. Which you don't really want to banish in this mode, unless they're like truly unhelpful passives that literally do nothing. I want to save that chest. Skip. And we're standing on a chest, and we got double level up. Save that chest as well. Just in case we get lucky and the mimics don't trigger. Which would be awkward. Let's actually kill these elites over here, I guess. Yeah, I'm like wondering what skill is actually causing the... It's usually a skill that causes the performance problems. I'm like... Is it Valkyries? Like, what's triggering? Like, nothing is triggering super fast. I don't know. Weird. Well, actually, we want the elite chest, actually, still. We still want more DR, I believe. We're at, what? 65, that'll be 68. 71. Alright, I guess I'll complete this mushroom quest. It's annoying me. 1 minute till an hour, nice. Yeah, an hour subclass kind of doesn't really do much. Even though that's like 1200 health, man. It just goes away almost instantaneously. I mean, we're almost level 100. So, I mean, EXP gain did do something, I guess. But at the same time, was it worth it? We could have got other things done faster, I think, because it's like 4 or 5 level ups we spent on EXP gain. don't need those chests. They are useless to me. Alright, 15 for the boss. More food. My goodness. All the enemies are so fast now. I'm like barely moving. Alright, boss. Is somewhere. We didn't get mimics again. That's annoying. Decrease our health. But fizzle's worse, I'd say. We lost like 800 health there, dude. 900 health almost. Ow. I was a tank, and then we got nerfed. Our HP got nerfed. Oh my god, this gargoyle just die already. Or at least get stunned so I can kill you. Oh, he disappeared. Gross. Max torment at 2 minutes though. I also feel like when the game is lagging, the time moves slower as well. Like every time I like lags, it just the timing feels like it's barely moving. It's super noticeable on this run. Ow. I just wanted the buff, man. I guess I gotta grab the heal. No. Yeah, our damage is awful on this build, oh my goodness. I'm very curious to see what wins. Oh, is the level cap 100 now? Oh, very interesting. Okay. I didn't know there was still a level cap. I can only get to level 100, so EXP builds are still terrible. Just kidding. They have a place. Like, obviously Freya's is just 1 point for 17%. That's always worth it. Though Brock's, I would say, isn't worth it. He's just like 8 per point. And then Sears' special thing gives 15 a point, I think. If I'm remembering that right. But all those ones that have a trigger on level up, those are actually terrible. Since you can level cap. Even in endless mode. Gross. I feel like those things need to be reworked and just be like on a cooldown or something. Or specifically state, if out of level ups, it now becomes a cooldown or something, you know? It feels bad to take something that does nothing, you know? Even if it's eventually at level 100, you know? Alright. Can we face tank? I mean, we do have fortitude, which what does that do? Oh, yeah, we have minus 30% damage, so we're at currently 90% DR right now. Let's just face tank for a bit until that buff runs away. That's probably going to be our longest run because I kind of want to go until I kill this boss, obviously, and then see what this next torment's going to be. Unfortunate. I'm going to play it dangerous and take the damage. See how tanky we truly are. Minutes to the next one though. I really want to see how the mimics work again. Very curious on that. That's DR. What is our current DR without that buff? 74. That DR is obviously the right play there, but I'm just gonna take the health instead and see if we die. They're starting to hit really hard. Yeah, I don't think we even strive 30 minutes.
Like, obviously DR was the best choice there. Like, we ain't at 90, you probably should take DR over 100 base health, but health to the moon, baby. Did he die yet? Maybe it's the hammers actually that are causing the issue. There's a lot of projectiles there. And they can bounce, I think. So that's maybe causing issues. Or I just need to restart my computer, I don't know. That usually fixes a lot of issues. Yeah, it definitely is. I want to end this run because of this. It's so laggy. I'm missing food. Alright, before I do end the run now, let's do last peek at our abilities so you can take a guess on what is going to be top DPS. I think it's pretty clear that our attack is probably top damage, but what skill is top damage? So we have Divine Wave 3. I didn't evolve. This was, I would say, a mistake at this point. Should have probably evolved that. I don't know. I was thinking I want the size more than, and the double cast more than anything, but probably wasn't the smartest choice, but who knows? Maybe it did well. Valkyrie's Descent. Pretty good. Low cooldown. Ragnarok. Long cooldown, but does do a lot of damage. Got Seismic Shock. It's kind of doing those, like, fissures everywhere, which it does target enemies, I believe, so it's, I feel like that might be the best class skill that we took. And then this one just seems to be random. It just throws them out randomly and then it calls them back. I don't have high faith in these being, I feel like these are going to be bottom 2. I feel like this still is going to do decent because it hits so many things. I think my vote is Valkyrie's Descent. If not Valkyrie's Descent, Ragnarok, and then probably Divine, and then these. I think this is probably better than this. That's what I'm thinking. Who knows, though? Maybe I'm completely off. Alright, one more minute, and then I will definitely try to die here. I just want to see if I can get the treasure chest. Oh, what is this? Is this a bug? Yeah, there's just a random health bar in the middle of the screen now. Maybe it's supposed to be an elite that's broken. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like if I stopped moving right now, I would probably die. So I'm just kind of running in a circle, which is a fantastic evasion technique in this game. Just run in a circle. It's a good defensive technique in a lot of games. Apparently. Alright, 40 more seconds here. It'll be pretty obvious when we get, well, no, it won't be obvious. If they've made them how I think they should be, it won't be obvious. Which is, it should be a mimic, but as you kill the mimic, you should still get the chest loot, you know? Whereas or maybe currently, it's, you kill the mimic and then you get nothing. Which feels really awful. So hopefully they change that. I'm really hoping they did. Because that's like super detrimental if you have to get that early. Okay, there it is. Mimic spawn. Let's test this out. Do you still get screwed over? Yes, you still get screwed over. That was a mimic because we did not get anything. Yeah. If you have to take mimics early, you just, your run is kind of over at that point. Because, yeah, the chests don't do anything. And the chests are a huge amount of power, especially early. Even late, though, you can still get elite chests throughout probably the whole run, I'm assuming. If you just go in, like, 3-4 hour run, you could get elite chests forever. But, yeah, eventually I think you have to take the mimics, unfortunately. Like, obviously I could have avoided it, but... And the fact that we've gotten literally 4 mimics in a row? Huh? That is wild.
it's a 25% chance, but right now it's feeling like 100%. Okay, finally. Yeah, that torment is just absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. The fact that it just completely negates getting any sort of chest is not good. I really wish they would have changed that. Because now, like, elite chest can give you nothing as well. And in fact, we'd get nothing from that elite chest, which are super rare, because they're only from, like, one elite every, like, 2 minutes or something. Alright, let's end this run, actually. I'm gonna stop moving. See how tanky we are. I expect we might get fireballed here in a second and die instantly. No? Alright, on to the next pylon then. We almost died though, we definitely got low. Alright, both leads are down, so we should be fine for a moment. Yeah. I think that's the one torment I don't agree with. That single torment. Like, the rest are like, some of them do suck. Obviously, having your spells fizzle, doing less damage, losing HP, those ones suck. But, like, they're not just run ruining as just losing access to chests. Like, that's just run ruining of... yeah. Like, it's just anti-fun as well. Like, getting chests is fun, because you can get the elite chests gives you just straight power, which is fun. It's kind of funny that this is my longest run. Though I definitely feel like I could have went way further on the Archmage run if I would have just kept moving. That guy has a ton of mobility, and he had teleport, dash, you know. Yeah. Alright, let's get to the middle and get smoke. Yeah, we're getting bumped down to 1,000. What is there, 40%? 40, half of our health would be like 1,000, so it's probably like 800-ish. We get that one skill triggering finally. Where is it? Gotta find it first. Yeah, when under 40 we get double cast plus 15. Whoop-de fucking do. Yeah, I don't care. I mean, that's the least impactful one right now. I'm just gonna get to the middle if we can. Even make it to the middle. What was it, like 4 elites on us? Yeah, we're definitely gonna get bopped here as soon as I stop moving. Oh, I got our defensive shield there for a second. Oh, we're stun locking him though. The dream is real. Oh. Just gonna take one of them not to get stunned, and we're gonna get bopped. Oh, we actually got an elite chest. The stupid mimic didn't trigger. More health. Alright, give him a bit to try to kill us. Alright, man, this build is actually still tanky. That's kind of crazy, man. That stun is just doing work. Okay, we're definitely gonna die right here, right? We can't face take the boss, right? And 4 elite, or 3 elites, I think. This health bar is bugged. In the middle there. Here, let me move a little bit. There. So we're fighting 2 elites and the boss. Ooh, got down to 800. There was our defensive shield and it's gone. That's like 1,000 damage, just instantly almost. Doesn't matter, we're not gonna do that. My character is definitely tanky. Ooh, down to 800, 200, 100. Ooh, you're covered. Wow. Is the boss stunnable? I don't think so. He's not freezable, so I was assuming he's not stunnable. Another elite in. Yeah, the elites are the biggest threat. It seems like we can just face tank the boss fine. It's the elites that are causing us trouble. The fireball elite guy is OP. I am spamming Q, by the way. We're occasionally getting some helpful buffs. Alright, I'm gonna call this run soon though. I mean, yeah, it seems like this character could go for a while. But we almost died there. We got down to 200, but we fought our way out. With all the stuns and blocks and stuff. I think as soon as this boss goes down, I'm gonna call it. Because I'm a little bit surprised we're not dead. Go figure, the tanky class is actually tanky. EXP gain down, okay. That one's also kind of run ruining if you get that too early as well, I suppose. But right now it's one of those ones that doesn't do anything. Alright, I think that was the boss dead, and we got the chest, that's nice. Double chest actually. Yeah, boss is dead. Alright. So yeah, this guy has decent CC, but when it fails, we almost get one shot, basically. I guess it helps that there's so many things alive hitting us. Basically everything around us has a chance to get stunned, I think. If I look through our giant list. Yeah, on block we have a 30% chance to stun around us for 2 seconds in a 2 meter radius. Yeah, that's strong. That's pretty strong. Alright, as soon as this elite goes down, we're gonna call the run. Obviously the damage numbers are probably gonna be higher now because we went an extra 10 minutes. Okay, we're not going for another elite now. We'll abandon the run at this point. Yes. 1 hour 12. Because I want to do some more testing and yeah. Alright, what wins? Yes, attack damage. And Ragnarok, surprising. Okay. Okay. Ragnarok is doing work. But part of that is the rest of our stuff was actually pretty weak sauce, it looks like. So seismic shock is better than anvil. Only just, though. Valkyrie's descent. I think that's a respectable amount of damage. Now, to be fair, see, this is always the thing with doing comparisons with different skills. If you don't have a skill that's really strong, and you have like a bunch of weaker skills, some skills that are also stronger than those weaker skills are going to do slightly better. So, while I think Valkyrie's Descent is a good skill, like, maybe this number is a little bit, obviously it's a little bit inflated because we did go for a little bit longer as well, compared to like our Kinslayer and Archmage playthrough. And that probably also helped Ragnarok because, hitting more and more enemies as we get worse and worse. Yeah, I definitely think this was an error though. I feel like if this was evolved, it probably would have done a little bit better. So, take this also with a grain of salt. So if this was evolved and it does better when it's evolved, which it probably does, even though the radius gets smaller and the damage goes down a little bit, it's always going off every half a second. That might have took damage out of this, yeah. Like if you take all really, really good skills, like there's still gonna skill that just does a little bit better at hitting targets like ball lightning. Ball lightning is just absurd. But yeah, he was very tanky. Like I feel like we were gonna survive probably until the next boss, maybe, depending if like the elite could get an attack up, but that one passive was doing absolute work for us, along with, my other stunning things. Which one was that? Yeah, this one, we have a 7 chance to stun on our attack as well, combined with the block one, and then there was also the Freya one, which is somewhere in here. Yeah, this one. So whenever we took damage, we also stun enemies. It says enemies, so I guess that's around us as well. Yeah, that stun CC was doing work. But yeah, also looks like Freya doesn't get a lot of things, interestingly. But this class, look at how many passives this class has. Holy, that is a lot of passives. Definitely felt like a lot. Anyways, that's that run. Definitely gonna end the video here. Next, I think, is Flame Sister, which I am definitely interested in. I've heard Flame Sister is really strong. Because she has a couple things that just kind of feed off of having a lot of enemies on the screen. Right, yeah, Flame Sister is next. So we got that to look forward to. That character's, I don't think, bad. He's definitely not as flashy as all the other characters. And not having a dash, I know a lot of people probably hate that about him. I definitely, like, it sucks until it doesn't matter, you know? Like, once we're standing still and just murdering everything, it doesn't matter to have a dash anymore. But early game, it kind of sucks. Because I feel like 20 damage on a medium knockback is not equivalent. Like, 20 damage is probably not going to kill him much of any of the enemies at insane or higher, I don't think. Maybe even on hard, I don't know. Kind of wish there was an enemy codex where you could see what their health scaling is based on the difficulties, you know? But yeah, out of these three, I definitely preferred these two runs. Even though this run was short, it was because I stopped moving and I had that bug, which now I have figured out how to avoid it until they actually do patch it. Yeah. So I probably could have went a lot longer if we just stayed moving. Obviously, if we stopped moving, we died. Whereas on this character, we stopped moving and we still survived up into 70 minutes. Same with this character, we died when we stopped moving. So, man, tanky character's tanky, I guess, huh? Go figure. Anyways, I'll see y'all next time.